Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkazonky. Welcome back to Isaac, and today I'm going to be doing something slightly different. And this is playing with a Xbox controller for the first time. Well, the first time on camera anyway. I did try out a test run. We will be playing with Cain because I said I would the last time we did a run. I promised Cain, and here's Cain. So far for what I can tell from the Xbox controller, it is going to take some getting used to. However, it does seem... Rusted Key is probably a pretty good trinket. I believe it increases the drop rate of chests and keys. I'm more worried about the drop rate of keys because they can be a little bit difficult to come by early on in the game sometimes. But yeah, like Xbox controller, the movement is going to be much more fluid after I get used to it. But it will take a little bit of getting used to it. It will take some time before I'm as effective with the controller as I was with the keyboard. But I will give it a shot and try to get used to it, and it should make dodging stuff in the future. I did a trial run and I was able to avoid taking damage for the first 3 floors of the game. Part of that was just due to having some good damage as well, but that's pretty good for a start, I would say. Another troll bomb. Alright, so anyway, Cain starts out with pretty good damage, and I still have to do chest or dark room with him, so I can decide to go either way, really. Not limited by what route I want to take. I'll probably do chest. Mostly just because I was supposed to do chest last run and I ended up going to the dark room because I goofed. But yeah, we'll make up for that by doing a chest this run. And we'll eventually get a dark room done. Or we'll eventually get a chest done. Not a dark room. The dark room was the incorrect path with the blue baby. But that will take some time. That's probably the most difficult character to win with outside of the Lost, just because HP is such a major issue with the blue baby. But Cain is struggling here with the Duke Flies, just because the problem with the Duke Flies that I've found is he spawns so many flies that the flies just kind of overwhelm you, and then you have trouble getting shots off on the Duke himself because the flies are all up in your business, and it's difficult to get them out of the way. But I think my tiers have enough knockback to kind of keep the flies at bay for a while. I just want to get the Duke dead. I don't care how much damage we take as long as we don't die. Dying could be an issue that I'm potentially looking at here. This is one of like the longest boss fights known to mankind. Okay, so I'm very nearly dead, but we did manage to get through that fight finally. That fight is incredibly annoying when you're just on base tier damage, so... at least it's a little bit easier with Cain than it would be with, say, Isaac or Maggie or someone like that. Squeezy is going to be awesome. That's 2 soul hearts as well. I'm not going to pick up any of the soul hearts because I'm saving them for next floor. I want to get myself a deal with Devil. Make sure that we get one so I don't want to lose any health. Molabooms are really annoying sometimes, but we managed to get through them, and I mostly just want to find my item room. Don't have to worry about a boss rush, although one thing that I might try doing in the future is just trying to speed up things a little bit, just so we might have the potential to get to a boss rush, the potential to... Oh, I heard a secret room open. That's pretty awesome. The potential to maybe steal an item from one, because every character has done a boss rush now except for Lazarus. But what's in our secret room? A chest? Maybe the result of the Rusted Key, although I think gray chests can spawn in secret rooms normally. I do have enough bombs where I could probably check for the top secret room as well. I feel faster with the controller. I don't know if that is just a pseudo effect or if the controller does add a little bit of speed or something like that, but it feels cool and I kind of like it. Initially I thought maybe it would only work with a PlayStation controller because I think Isaac is exclusive to PlayStation 4 and it's not on Xbox. Could be wrong about that. We're gonna have so many soul hearts for next floor. This is awesome. However, Xbox controllers do work with it. Xbox One anyway. 2 troll bombs from our curse room. That's not that exciting. I had to waste a soul heart getting to him, but that's fine. And we're gonna get... This is a Ludo technique, isn't it? Alright, well, we'll try it. We'll see how this works. Ludo technique. It's probably gonna be a lot easier to control with a controller than it would be with just your standard keyboard. So that might be the benefit of it. There weren't any soul hearts in here, were there? Like, there was 3 soul hearts that we still have yet to pick up in the boss room, which is pretty awesome. There we go. Or 2 at least. That's not too bad. And we're down to the next floor with 4 soul hearts of protection, so if I lose all of these soul hearts, it's going to be a massive fail. Initially when I saw Ludo technique, I thought it was Tech 0.5 because they look kind of somewhat similar. Not really similar at all, but a little bit. and shot speeds up are going to be key with Ludo, because the tier doesn't move around the screen all that fast until you get some shot speeds up. Rooms like this are beautiful with Ludo technique, and this is like exactly why you pick the item up. No problem at all, just kind of chilling over here. Another soul heart. My health is going to be so real pretty soon. And this room is another great room. As long as I don't manage to destroy any of the poops, the flies can't go anywhere. Well, not very fast anyway, and I can just take advantage of their futility. Another tinted rock, more soul hearts perhaps? Indeed. Man, if we're max health on basement 2, that is not something that happens all that... No, this room. Oh my goodness. That room is the worst of rooms. We'll probably have to go back through that room, but I'm just hoping no... Well, I guess on some firing with Ludo technique, this might work. We're going to look really, really dumb, though. So Guillotine chops your head off from your body. Your head becomes an orbital, and your body becomes the hitbox. Well, where you'll get hit. So you have to move your body around. And if your body gets hit, you take damage, but your head can get hit as much as you want, and you won't take any damage whatsoever. So that can be kind of nice, I guess. It feels like my body is moving around, even though it's not, just because of the head. And Dingle became a very, very easy fight. So we are going to get a shot speed down, which is bad, but a tears up, which is going to make it hit more often. So we'll take the mark here, and we'll take Gimpy, because why not? Just take everything. We don't even have to go through that horrendous room, that horrendous large room, that always results in me taking quite a bit of damage. We are going to take damage going in. I was wondering if we wouldn't, because I guess we don't have the power of flight, but our head is definitely flying. It kind of gives you the illusion that you have the power of flight, even though that is not the case. 3 red chests? No, thanks. Not for 1 gray chest. I'd never do that. And my tier is moving very, very slowly after that shot speed down, so that's a bad thing. I was just talking about how I really need shot speed up, and then I take the first shot speed down item I see. That was a mistake, but this is one of those few runs where more shot speed up would be just amazing, because it works very, very well with Ludo. I can already say Ludo is a lot easier to control with the controller, though, so I'm a fan so far. We just want to get to our item room and then our boss as quickly as possible, like usual. So my head was hit there with the bullets, but it didn't hurt at all because the head doesn't take damage. And the body is quite small, so I think it makes your hitbox quite small as well. It's just a little bit difficult to keep track of. Anyway, kind of funny looking as well, which is always a plus. Another key. Wow, our consumable drops have been real. After having a couple runs in a row where keys just did not happen, that's quite the relief, I have to admit. Okay, we will have to go back for our item room, but at least we know where the boss is. I could just go ahead and do the boss, I suppose. I'll check here for the secret room. Boom, got a first try. Alright, I like it when that happens. And we'll get more than paid back for the 1 bomb we spent, profiting 2 bombs and a key. Just a second. Good stuff. Alright, gotta keep the voice hydrated while... Oh my goodness. And we're gonna get SMB Superfan all stats up. Okay, so that should be a damage up. And I believe it is an all stats up now. Unlike the original game where it was on all stats up but also a speed down. So that should be a small amount of shot speed and damage up as well. Both of which are super healthy. Both of which are super helpful. Anyway, Peep is going to be really, really easy with Ludo because you can just chill behind the rocks and Peep can't really do anything to you unless his eyes come and get you, but we're going to be completely fine throughout that fight. We'll get another HP upgrade. No boss, or no devil rim, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll pick one up this next floor. We don't have any sort of guaranteed item to get a devil rim, though, so I can't feel too bad about it. A bomb chest and 2 red chests. Oh, we didn't get the bomb chest for free because I pushed one of the bombs out of the way. I'll have to use a bomb, but I have enough bombs to feel okay about that, and we'll get a key out of it. I think I need bombs more than keys at this stage. We have enough keys to be set for a while, which just goes to show that I think Rusted Key is really doing some work. So that's always a good trinket to find early on in the game. This can be a difficult room to maneuver through. I'm very surprised I didn't take any damage there. This golden chest is happening with the amount of keys that we have at the moment, and we'll get our bomb back. So we traded a bomb for a key, and then did the exact same thing later on. These are really easy. Just chill by the wall, and they can't do anything to you. Our item room is going to be speed down. Do I want that? I guess so. Thunder Thighs, so I can stomp on all rocks now. I can just walk over them. Don't need bombs to check for tinted rocks anymore, which is nice. I still am fairly fast, so I think we're okay even after that, the fairly significant speed down from Thunder Thighs, which is the reason why I wouldn't always take that item. There are times where I would give it a pass. Bible and Sharp Plug. Neither of those interest me all that much. Sharp Plug can be very useful in order to almost break the game, because you can use it to gain unlimited rerolls in a few situations, but we don't have any of the stuff required to do that right now. With the amount of keys that we have, yeah, sure, why not? I was mostly looking to possibly pick up a Cricket's Head there, but it didn't work out. Oh, my tier is so slow. This is going to be very difficult when trying to fight moving enemies, because the tier just does not move very fast. I'm looking if I can pick up one more scent as a drop in this last room. If so, well, I guess we're not going to get it, but if we did get it, lockdown, that sucked. If we did get that last time, I would have gone back to buy that soul heart, and then we would have been at full HP going into the boss. So we'll fight Double Monstro, which is great. Out of all the double bosses to fight during Double Trouble, this is, you know, definitely one of the more favorable draws for a boss room, I would say. Got hit there, but we're actually going to profit health rather than lose it due to our good friend and compatriot Gimpy here. Or, never mind, I did take a full heart of damage, which does happen sometimes. We did get a Devil Room, correct? What? We didn't? Oh, that's very unfortunate. Alright, well, range up. I don't even know if that does anything with Ludo. 2 runs in a row with no red heart damage taken and no Devil Room, which is saddening, but not a whole lot that you can do about that. Curse the Unknown, so we can't see our health, but I know how much health that we have, so it's not really unknown if you think about it. And we have full HP. Another gray chest. No thanks. I guess the head orbital actually destroys poops when you walk through them. Probably not that big of a deal, but just something that you might want to keep in mind. You never know when that may come in handy. And you are going to die as soon as my tier can catch up to you. I'm sure it will one of these days. This is the type of room where having really low shot speed with Ludo can be a problem. That's exactly why I was worried about it earlier. Oh yeah, we have Thunder Thighs. I didn't even have to spend a bomb there. I was about to. I was prepared to. But we profit 1 key out of that golden chest. I'm still just looking for the Cricket's Head. That's why I'm opening them up. But didn't happen yet. We do get a devil card out of that, which is pretty nice. And from our red chests, okay, that pays for the secret room. This allows us to profit health. If I can even pick it up. Nah, I'm full HP, so I can't pick it up. Alright, I'm going to destroy these. I will get a card. I imagine that's going to be a Joker, right? Yeah, there we go. I was just completely guessing on a whim, but it was the Joker. So if we have yet another one of those ill-fated not earn a Devil Room floors, I will use the Joker. I'm not going to use it right away, though. I might have to save it for a later date. Luck down. Really not that interested in that. And thanks to the power of Thunder Thighs, I get 2 free keys here as well. I might as well just walk over all the skulls. There's no reason not to. And that's going to be the Magician. I don't know how that affects Ludo. I imagine they stack quite wonderfully, however. Secret Room could be on either one of these locations. I'll check both, if necessary. Looks like it is necessary. And it's not there. That's very strange. That was my best guess. I don't got anything now. Okay, so I will go after this Tinted Rock. All it costs is a key, and then I can just use Thunder Thighs to get the Tinted Rock. And am I full HP? I am, so I can't get that other Tinted Rock, which is unfortunate. Wrath is just going to be a major troll here and walk back and forth while my tier follows him helplessly from the back, but it does so much damage that as soon as it catches up, it really puts in some work. And I'm just destroying as many rocks as I can while walking around the room. Just on the off chance that we get lucky enough and just happen to run into a friendly black market, that would be great. I think we have like 4 or 5 red hearts to spend, so I'd be down for that. Who knows if it will happen, but I would be okay with that. I don't think there's anything that we can get out of the skulls that would benefit us, because we're already full HP. I'll use the Temperance, just to say that we have it, and then blow it up. I really have no desire to play it at the moment. 1/2 of a red heart isn't that helpful. One thing that we could do is kill it with the head. It's not very often where you get to headbutt enemies out of existence, but I just did there. PhD is great. Better pills, which I'm always a fan of, and it drops a pill for you as well. So we'll get, hopefully, shot speed up. It's bombs or key. Well, if I wanted more bombs than keys, I don't think I really do, though. So neither of those are very interesting. I'm just going to peace out. And we're mostly just looking for the boss. This room is going to work quite nicely. Normally it's a really annoying room, but with Ludo it's no problem. Okay, first time taking Pandora's box, so let's see what we get out of it. I know your rewards are based on what floor that you're currently on, and I gotta tell you, I have no idea what it does on Depths 1. So we're just going to use it. And it's... Oh, I used the Joker card by mistake. I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to this whole use the controller thing. Okay, well, we'll use our item here, and it's 4 soul hearts. Okay, well, that was kind of a waste, but I didn't know, and now I know. 4 soul hearts on Depths 1. And if I was to use that on next floor, it would be something else, and I don't really know what it gives you on next floor. I know there's one floor. I'm not entirely sure which floor this is, but there is a floor where it can give you, I believe, 2 boss room items, which is really good. I think that's, like, in the caves or something like that, though. I'll look it up at some time after this video and make sure I know for future runs, but it kind of slipped my mind earlier. So we have like 5 or 6 soul hearts just chilling in the devil room, and we can't do anything about them, and I wasted my Joker card as well, which is just very saddening, but it is what it is. At least we get shot speed up with safety pin, which is wonderful. Yeah, all these soul hearts, I can't use them because I'm already full HP. Good stuff. Alright, down to Depths 2. That HP is beautiful. I wish I could go in that boss challenge room, but it's not going to happen today. This actually might be a run without Guppy. It does happen. I do get runs where I don't turn into Guppy. It's rare, but it happens. And this just might be one of them, although it could turn around quickly as well with my personal Guppy luck, which seems to be always present. That was an extremely fast way to kill Super Pride. But so far, yeah. Hopefully we will get a devil room on this floor, otherwise I'm going to feel really, really bad about wasting the Joker card on last floor, but we'll see what it is. Anyway, I'm not full HP anymore, so it's probably, unless this is a Joker. Oh, it's a Chaos card. That's almost as good. So the Chaos card, you can throw that, and it will instantly kill anything that you throw it at. Anything at all. Even if you throw it at a boss. Okay, I'm interested. Somewhat. Could get some red chests out of this. Could get some golden chests out of this. Really? You're going to be that greedy? Yeah, okay, we're going to get Mom's Key. Which isn't that bad. It's going to greatly, greatly increase your chance of better rewards from, I believe, just golden and gray chests. So you get, like, a lot more consumables. I have no idea if it increases the chance for stuff like items such as Tammy's head, for example. Which could be awesome. Because Ludo has really good tier damage, and Tammy's head is based on how much your base tier damage is. Here's going to be our item room. My keys are starting to dwindle just a little bit. And we're going to get Sister Maggie, which is really not that great, but I think it's kind of an underrated item at the same time. Because there are a certain type of items which a lot of people just consider to be, I wouldn't take that. Or, that's an instant reroll. I think Sister Maggie is one of those, but it shouldn't always be. I'm very, very interested in Black Candle. I thought we already saw the Bible within a shop, but I could be wrong about that. Maybe use the Book of Revelations or something, if that can even show up in a shop. Okay, so I just need 5 more, now 4 more cents. I guess there are a couple places where I could check for the secret room, and I have enough bombs to make it happen, so why not? There we go. What's this? I'm worried. Oh no, it's Cursed Eye. Well, I don't think that affects Ludo at all, because I'm not having to charge Ludo or anything like that, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that will not affect the run at all. Okay, so I just gotta remember for the future, for future reference, Cursed Eye is that thing that looks like Mom's Pearl, but it's an item. And never, ever take it. I'm not a fan. Personally. Although I don't have really a problem with you if you are. Okay, so I'm going to have to find a way to get 5 cents. I'm not really seeing anything. I guess I could bomb the donation machine. I don't know if that's worth it just for Black Candle, though. So let's go ahead and do the fight. Still don't have a spacebar item, which is a little bit shocking. But that's just the way it worked out. Okay, my goal here was to kill stuff with Ludo so that it doesn't attack me. I'm not sure how she stomped on me. I'm pretty darn close to the door, but she managed to do it. Okay, well, we got that over with. We can go to the chest or the dark room. I'm going to go to the chest this time. Oh, there's fetus in a jar. Not interested at all in that. I'm very disappointed there's no devil room. We don't need to do a boss rush with Isaac. We've already done it. So, unless there is an epic legendary item, such as, I don't know, Polyphemus. If Polyphemus was in there, I might have difficulty saying no. But for just about anything else, we can just say no, nope thanks, don't need to do it. Because I don't have a way to teleport out of the room, so I wouldn't be able to just cheese a free item. However, if you do have that ability, I would recommend to do it, even if none of the items are necessarily that great. I think we did leave behind a hermit card, so I suppose we could have grabbed something if we remembered to grab that. But anyway, I had no idea I was on path for a boss rush anyway. There's still something alive in this room. There you are. Good day, sir. Thanks for the fight. It was not really a challenge, but wow, I'm very surprised it hit me, in fact. Okay, you're gonna die fairly soon. Challenge room. Unless it's 3 red chests. Oh, 2 red chests and a gray chest. Okay, well, go ahead is better late than never, I suppose. Would have been nice to have that last floor, but it is what it is, right? So go ahead, yeah, if we got the go ahead last floor, we would have been able to get that devil room last floor, or I just didn't waste my Joker card. But this will guarantee us that we will, in fact, get a devil room this floor, which hopefully will not be 3 red chests. And as long as it's not, that could result in great things. Let's see how fast we kill Chubb. Chubb has a lot of HP, so he's typically a nice way to judge how much damage you're doing. And it's a lot, because we killed Chubb very fast. Okay, a whole ton of stuff in that gray chest. That's thanks to Mom's key that we got earlier. Almost entirely, because there's no way you get like 4 keys out of a gray chest normally. Stocking up keys is never a bad thing because we are going to the chest, so we'll probably have a lot of opportunities to open up a lot of golden chests within the chest and get items and such. And we do have rusted key as well, so chests are more common to spawn. No, I don't have enough shot speed for this, and it's very, very difficult to get my tier over Super Lust. But we got it done. Lemon Partay. I think I'm going to hold on to my Chaos card, which is difficult to aim with, in fact. I'll probably use it against the Isaac fight, now that I think about it. I think that's the best time to use the Chaos card. And knowing myself, I'll probably whiff and completely miss Isaac when I throw it at him, but we'll hope for the best. Devil Monster room is fairly standard fare in the womb. Not too much to worry about there. This room works quite nicely with Ludo. There we go. My shot speed is still fairly disgusting, but we're getting through it. We're making it work. Oh, I can't believe I got hit there. That was so unfortunate. Come on. There we go. It's difficult to catch up to these guys with my slow-moving tiers. Okay, any tinted rocks here? I'm just going to destroy everything. Well, and walk on the creep like a doofus while I'm at it. No tinted rocks, unfortunately. Sometimes it can be faster just to walk on anything than try to check manually by yourself. Okay, Polycephalus should go down very quickly. 2-cycle Polycephalus, that's not something you see every day. But it's nice when it happens. There's our boss room, finally. And we will get a devil room after this, and hopefully that devil room will be epic and legendary and one of the best devil rooms of all time. And if so, we're probably set for a win here. Lots of bombs. You know, it would be cool to have a gray chest that pays out with lots of soul hearts. I would be a fan of that. I have no idea how difficult Skull X is going to is to kill with Ludo, but it looks like Ludo works pretty nicely with Skull X, at least so far. I'm liking it. There we go. That was a quick boss fight. We'll get a shot speed up after, which is amazing. So my tier will travel a little bit faster. Emperor is tempting, but Chaos Card is the way to go. Alright, we'll get Krampus. Lump of Coal stacks very, very well with Ludo, so hopefully we'll get that. Although I wouldn't argue too much with Krampus' head, just because I don't have a space per item. Well, it's Krampus' head. Okay, I won't lie to you. I would prefer Ludo. I mean, I would have preferred Lump of Coal, but that's okay. Down to the next floor we go. And I'm just so happy about that shot speed, because that's the exact thing I've been complaining about the entire run. And we're getting shot speed ups now, and this makes a huge difference already, I can tell. My tier travels a lot faster around the screen, makes it a lot easier to hit stuff and a lot easier to kill stuff. These rooms where you have just enemies that are chilling in one place and not really moving are so easy with Ludo. This item is really starting to grow on me. The first time I ever picked it up, I was like, this item's frustrating and difficult to use, but I think it's quite good now. Double key room, I have enough keys to make this happen. Alright, at least it wasn't... Oh, curved horn. I'm a fan of that. So that's 2 damage up, I believe. And a couple batteries. So I guess I could make good use out of my Krampus' head here if I really wanted to. So, yeah, I believe curved horn should make a fairly significant difference. And it's the first time I found the trinket since unlocking it, which is awesome because it's the best trinket in the game, in my opinion. Because it just ups your damage so much, and it's really 1 out of the 2 trinkets along with cancer that help out with that a whole lot. What's in here? Infamy. Okay, yeah. Of course, it would not be an Isaac run if you did not run into infamy, because it happens every single run. It's like the most common item in the game, I swear. If I made a list out of the most common Isaac items, I would probably have to put infamy number 1. I don't know what else would challenge its dominance in commonness. I'm just waiting for the creep to dissipate. There we go. Whole bunch of stuff, but no soul hearts. Which would be cool, because the soul hearts are starting to dwindle. Ah, no, I was watching the head and not the body. It's, old habits die hard, they really do. I can just make that excuse for every single time I take damage. I was watching the head and not the body, and most of the time it's true. So, there you go. Okay, hopefully polycephalus will go down. Double polycephalus is a really annoying room, but sometimes you gotta deal with it. There we go. Killed him right before he went underground, which is amazing. Alright, so we will make full use out of our Krampus' head there, and get like, I don't know, 25% of Mom's HP already done with. Oh, that's very unfortunate I got hit there. But it is what it is. Okay, infamy blocked damage. And we're going to come away from that only taking 1 hit, which is nice. And I don't know how the Cathedral itself will go, but the Isaac fight, I should be able to 1-hit him with the Chaos card. So that should go well. The only thing I'm really worried about is the chest. And the rooms in the Cathedral can be annoying, but I don't know. Our luck with soul hearts has definitely run out. I don't think I've picked up a soul heart for a couple floors. Which makes me really feel sad about having to leave all those soul hearts behind early on in the game, but it happens sometimes. It's a long room. There's a bunch of bony guys in here. This room is a lot less intimidating than I initially thought. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. Alright, I'll destroy everything, all the rocks in here just because there's a chance for a black market or something like that. So why not go for it if the rocks are all nicely in one place for you. Oh, this room could be frustrating. I'm trying my best to avoid all damage. Got hit once, though. We do have a good amount of red hearts, though, which are much easier to replenish than the soul variety. So I should be able to just come back to some of these starting rooms and pick up red hearts if that's really needed. Alright, I'll take you. I'll leave the heart, half red heart behind for now. Well, I'll take this one. So we still have like 2 full hearts of recovery if we end up needing them. I don't think that's worth it. I would definitely take damage walking through that room. And the challenge room most likely just has a gray chest in it anyway, so I'm not all that interested. I think I've only killed about 1 ghost so far, or 2. Luckily, the ghosts really suck with aiming, so even if they spawn right in front of you, it feels like more often than not, they don't even hit you anyway, so that's always nice. Let's keep going this direction. I already started on it, may as well commit to it and ride it out till the end. That was a very boring room. Okay, a couple of super greeds. Looks a little bit intimidating, and it is initially, but we should be able to get through it. Just keep your distance, and super greed will not bother you. At least we'll get a ton of money for... I don't really know if this money is useful for anything, but we have it. Running into a beggar, or, you know, heaven forbid, money equals power would be quite good. Money equals power is always quite good, but it's also very rare, so you don't get to use it all that often. Although there's so many items in the game that just about everything is very rare, except for, you know, your boss room items and infamy, of course. But just about everything else is pretty rare. This fight might take a while. As long as Daddy Longlegs is content to just kind of chill in the middle, though, there we go. And when he spawned spiders, that's when I was able to get to him, because he took his time doing that. I'm going to destroy a lot of rocks, because I'm beginning to realize that this is not a guaranteed win by any stretch of the imagination, so we might need a little bit of help here. No crawl space or anything, unfortunately. 2 prize should be a really, really easy fight. This is... Oh, and the bomb went right next to me. But Gimpy is going to give me a soul heart in return, which is nice. I will take that because the red heart is replenishable. The soul heart, not so much. There we go. And we're practically up to full HP. Okay, finally our boss fight. I was wondering if that was ever going to happen, and it did. So, I'll give the game credit for that at least. Whipworm is not worth it. Okay, so, yeah, that was the Isaac fight. Pretty fun, right? That was actually my first time using the Chaos card. It seems to be quite effective so far. Okay, well, I can't reroll anything, so I might as well take everything. Concussive Tears is meh. Cain's Other Eye is quite meh. I think this is Robobaby 1. Oh, it's Robobaby 2.0. Dang it. Robobaby 2.0 was pretty bad. Bombs are key. I think I'm happy the way things are right now with our bombs and our keys, so we're going to continue this way. And unfortunately, after I get through this floor, I'll actually have to do the boss fight. I can't just Chaos card my way out of this one, unless I get another Chaos card. Which, hey, if that happens, I'm cool with it. I don't mind. But, I wouldn't necessarily expect that to happen. You know, eventually this fight will end. There we go. I'm hoping... Oh, I guess we don't have Rusted Key anymore. I was kind of under the impression that we still do. I guess Robobaby 2.0 isn't too bad because, in a way, he works pretty well with Ludo. Because he just kind of follows Ludo around. So yeah, now that I think about it, normally Robobaby 2.0 is awful because he follows the direction that your tears are moving. So you're usually pointing at enemies with your tears, which means that Robobaby moves towards the enemies and then just keeps on moving right past the enemies. But this way, with Ludo, I'm keeping my tier on top of the enemies so that Robobaby 2.0 just goes ham on the enemies. And it works. So, yeah. I have no idea how much damage this familiar does, but it's gonna help. Helps a lot more than your standard familiar would, anyway. Okay, that hurts, but I should be able to replenish the red hearts. At least so far. So that's nice. No, he jumped right on top of me. That's very unfortunate. There's so many enemies in this room, man. At a certain point, how many Blastocysts is too many Blastocysts? And I think we found the answer. But we do have Gimpy, which means that enemies have a chance to drop red hearts when killed. So, as long as I'm only losing red hearts here, and I don't have any other type of hearts to lose, so far that's the only type we're losing, we should be able to replenish all of it. As long as the enemies continue to drop red hearts, which they have been doing. very well so far. What was here? Bloody Penny. Yeah, it's a little bit too late for that. Bloody Penny means 50% chance to spawn a half red heart when you pick up money. It's kind of like the reverse effect of Swallowed Penny, which does the exact same thing, just the opposite. You drop money when you lose red hearts. Okay, that's not creep, is it? Okay, good. That's just blood from enemies. The blood of my fallen foes. Okay, we're going to go for the boss fight after this, and hopefully... Oh, that's very unfortunate. Hopefully the boss fight will go all well and dandy. Okay, we did get a quarter out of that, which is unfortunately useless because we didn't get money equals power. But might as well do our blue baby fight. So I can just focus on dodging and just keep my Ludo tier directly on the blue baby. So this fight should go okay, all things considered. However, of course it's a little bit more difficult to dodge tiers with the guillotine than it would be normally. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Blue baby can just teleport right on top of you sometimes. But it looks like we're going to be okay. And there we go. There you have it. Blue baby win with Cain. We unlocked Cain's Eye. Did I really want to unlock Cain's Eye? Maybe not. It's not that great, but we have it now. Alright, first run with the Xbox controller. I think that one went quite well. I'm satisfied with the results. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Farewell.